All right, pulled it close there late third quarter. Played a good defensive quarter on them in the third, and then fourth quarter didn't score a basket. So what changed there from that momentum in the third quarter to struggling down the stretch?
I felt like we didn't execute. Offensively, the ball stayed on one side of the court too much pounding, and no play and ball movement. That would hurt you against the zone. The zone reacts to that pounding. The ball movements will get you open, and it just was none in the fourth quarter. And that's the result.
Yeah. And then defensively, had held Chase to 5 points through 3 quarters, and then he had 10 by himself in the fourth. So much was that a factor as well?
That was a big factor, and as far as like closing the gap and getting back within 7 points, it was keeping him at bay because he can't take over a game.
Yeah.
We wanted to kind of limit his opportunities at the basket and try to take away some of the offensive rebounds, but he just was determined that fourth quarter to go ahead and take over that game.
Wasn't just the fourth quarter as far as struggling offensively against their defense. So what did they do defensively that kind of smothered y'all so much?
But they stayed disciplined in their positions where they're supposed to be. They did their job in their zone. We didn't do our job moving the ball, but they were disciplined in what they were supposed to be doing in their 2-3 zone. And we just didn't respond in the right way offensively.
And last year, the first meeting against them was kind of an ugly loss. And then beat them here late in the year, and then beat them again in the playoffs. So how much can you kind of use that example from last year as maybe a teaching point for them, as you have to see them at least one more time?
I could use it for an example, a teaching point, but to me, this is a totally different team and the team that I had last year, the heart that my guards play with, and that's what I'm trying to instill in the guards that we have. With the tenacity and the energy that those guys play with, we're not playing with right now. If we want to turn this thing around, we definitely going to have to change our intensity and our tenacity and how we play together as a team on both sides of the ball.